Weirdest rookie of the NBA, Jalen Williams. Get ready to meet Jalen Williams, the newest and weirdest rookie in the NBA. With his unique style and offbeat humor approach to the game, Jalen is sure to turn heads both on and off the court. So get ready to witness something special when Jalen steps onto the court, because there's no one quite like him in the NBA. Jalen Williams is a rookie basketball player who has gained a reputation as the weirdest player in the NBA. He is known for his unconventional approach to the game, including his unique playing style, unusual training methods, and quirky pre-game rituals. Despite his unusual habits, Williams has shown promise as a player and has drawn attention from fans and the media alike. Jalen Williams is considered the weirdest rookie in the NBA due to his unique playing style, unconventional training methods, and unusual pre-game rituals. Playing style. Williams has a highly unorthodox approach to the game, often incorporating unexpected moves and improvisation into his gameplay. For example, he may attempt a behind-the-back pass or a reverse layup when a more traditional move would be expected. Williams' style of play is unpredictable and difficult for opponents to defend against, which can make him a valuable asset to his team. Training methods. Williams has been known to experiment with unorthodox exercises and routines, such as running with a weighted vest or practicing on a trampoline. He also focuses on flexibility and mobility training, which is not typical for basketball players. While some may view these methods as unconventional or even risky, Williams believes that they help him stay in peak physical condition and improve his performance on the court. Pre-game rituals. Before every game, Williams takes time to meditate and visualize himself, making successful plays on the court. He also listens to a playlist of motivational and inspirational music to help him get in the right mindset for the game. Additionally, he has been seen doing unconventional stretches and warm-up exercises that are not typically done by other players. Shot selection. Williams is not afraid to take shots from anywhere on the court, even if they are considered low-percentage shots. He tends to take deep three-pointers or contested shots, which can sometimes lead to turnovers or missed shots. However, when he makes these shots, they can be momentum changers for his team. Post-game recovery. Williams has been known to use unconventional methods for post-game recoveries, such as soaking in an ice bath or using cryotherapy to reduce inflammation. While these methods may not be for everyone, Williams believes that they help him recover faster and avoid injuries. Mindset and attitude. Williams has a confident and sometimes even cocky attitude on the court, which can rub some people the wrong way. He has also been known to talk trash to opponents or showboat after making a big play. While this behavior may be seen as unprofessional by some, Williams believes that it helps him maintain a competitive edge and intimidate his opponents. Diet and nutrition. Williams is known for following a strict diet and nutrition plan, which includes consuming large amounts of plant-based foods and avoiding processed foods and sugars. He also incorporates supplements and superfoods into his diet, such as spirulina and chlorella, which are not commonly used by other NBA players. Clothing and fashion. Williams has a unique sense of style off the court, often wearing bold and colorful clothing and accessories that stand out. He has also been seen wearing non-traditional basketball shoes during games, such as high-top sneakers or even hiking boots. Social media presence. Williams is very active on social media, often posting about his personal life and interests outside of basketball. He has also been known to engage with fans and followers on social media, which can be seen as unusual for an NBA player. Music and dance. Williams is an avid music lover and has been known to incorporate music and dance into his pre-game routine. He has been seen dancing and singing along to music in the locker room before games, which can be seen as unusual for an NBA player. Overall, Jalen Williams' weirdness is not limited to his approach to basketball, but extends to his entire lifestyle and personality. While some may view his quirks and eccentricities as unconventional or even bizarre, others see them as part of what makes him a unique and interesting player to follow. Jalen Williams' quirks and eccentricities have drawn the attention of fans and the media, and the responses have been mixed. On one hand, some fans and media outlets find Williams' unconventional approach to the game refreshing and entertaining. They appreciate his creativity and individuality, and enjoy watching him play with a unique style. Some fans even see Williams as a cult hero and celebrate his weirdness as part of his charm. On the other hand, some fans and media outlets are critical of Williams' unusual habits and behaviors. They may see them as distractions or unnecessary gimmicks, and question whether they contribute to his success on the court. Some critics have gone as far as calling Williams a weirdo or dismissing him as a novelty act. Jalen Williams' quirks and eccentricities have sparked a range of reactions from fans and the media. While some appreciate his unconventional approach, others are more skeptical and critical. Jalen Williams' quirks and eccentricities have occasionally generated controversy and criticism. Distraction. Some fans and analysts have criticized Williams' behavior as distracting, arguing that it detracts from his performance on the court. They contend that his unusual pre-game rituals and unorthodox training methods may hinder his ability to focus on the game. Lack of professionalism. Some critics have accused Williams of lacking professionalism, arguing that his eccentric behavior sets a bad example for younger players and undermines the seriousness of the sport. Cultural appropriation. Some commentators have criticized Williams for cultural appropriation, particularly about his use of yoga poses and other spiritual practices from non-Western cultures. They argue that Williams is exploiting these practices for personal gain without fully understanding their cultural significance. Outlandish behavior. Some fans and media outlets have found Williams' behavior to be outlandish and attention-seeking. They argue that his weirdness is calculated to generate buzz and draw attention to himself, rather than to genuinely express his individuality. These are just a few examples of the controversies and criticisms that have arisen as a result of Jalen Williams' quirks and eccentricities. While some fans appreciate his unconventional approach to the game, others are more critical and skeptical of his behavior. Jalen Williams' weirdness could have both positive and negative effects on his future in the NBA. On the one hand, Williams' unconventional approach to the game may give him an edge over other players. His unorthodox moves and strategies could make him harder to predict and defend against, which could increase his value as a player. Additionally, his quirky personality could make him a fan favorite, drawing more attention to his team, and increasing ticket sales and merchandise revenue. On the other hand, Williams' weirdness could also work against him. If he fails to perform well on the court, his unusual habits and behaviors may be seen as distractions or gimmicks rather than expressions of individuality. This could make him a liability for his team and decrease his value as a player. Additionally, if his behavior is seen as unprofessional or disrespectful, it could harm his reputation and make it harder for him to secure future contracts. Ultimately, the effect of Jalen Williams' weirdness on his future in the NBA will depend on several factors, including his performance on the court, his ability to balance individuality with professionalism, and the reactions of fans, media, and his teammates. Jalen Williams' unconventional approach to the game could be both an asset and a liability as he developed as a player. On the one hand, his unique playing style and unorthodox training methods could make him a difficult player for opponents to predict and defend against. His approach to the game could make him stand out in a crowded field of players, potentially earning him more opportunities and recognition. Additionally, his willingness to take risks and try new things could lead to breakthroughs in his performance and skill development. On the other hand, his eccentricities could also be a liability if they detract from his ability to focus on the game, or if they make him appear unprofessional to coaches and teammates. His behavior could also be seen as a gimmick or a distraction by some fans, which could ultimately hurt his reputation and value as a player. Jalen Williams' success as a player will depend on a range of factors beyond his unconventional approach to the game. While his quirks and eccentricities could certainly be an asset in some contexts, he will need to continue developing his skills, building relationships with coaches and teammates, and performing consistently on the court to establish himself as a valuable player in the NBA. Jalen Williams is a unique and intriguing figure in the NBA landscape. His unconventional approach to the game and his quirky personality have generated both fascination and criticism from fans and media alike. While his success as a player remains to be seen, there is no doubt that Williams' presence in the league is shaking things up and bringing a new level of individuality to the sport. Whether Williams' weirdness will ultimately be an asset or a liability for him as a player is difficult to predict. However, it is clear that his willingness to challenge conventions and think outside the box is part of what makes him such an interesting figure. As the NBA continues to evolve and change, it will be exciting to see how Jalen Williams fits into this landscape and what impact his unconventional approach will have on the game as a whole. Jalen Williams is considered the weirdest rookie in the NBA due to his unconventional approach to the game and his quirky personality. Before entering the NBA, Williams played college basketball for a Division I high school, where he set numerous records and received several awards. Some of how Williams stands out as a weird rookie include his unique playing style, unconventional training methods, and unusual pre-game rituals. Fans and the media have responded to Williams' quirks and eccentricities with a mix of fascination, amusement, and criticism. While his weirdness could be an asset on the court, it could also work against him if he fails to perform well or if his behavior is seen as unprofessional. In the end, Jalen Williams' place in the NBA landscape remains to be seen, but his individuality and willingness to challenge conventions are part of what makes him such an interesting figure. Hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe for more NBA updates like this one. See you in the next video.